Okay, everyone. So welcome back to the review for the 1-100 high grade Gundam Deathsycthe from 1995. Old kit, but a lot to offer. It has a bunch of detail. I believe once again this is Bandai's first release of the quote-unquote high grade kits. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling so you can get the whole entire 360 view. All right. So yeah, pretty much obviously a lot of room for paneling, especially on the legs. You got the thruster backpack right there / hyperjammer. You can see it well, but once I pick up, there's gonna be a lot of paneling detail on the navy blue black armor. And yeah, just all I can say is a bunch of panel lining. Really impressive for 1995 kits. Very, very impressive. I can't express that much. Or yeah. Yep. And once again, let's go ahead and look at this guy in detail. Okay, so we'll start off with articulation. So the head could go somewhat 360 until the Gatling guns on top of his trapezius muscles, that's where they would be, will hit it, as you can see. Alright, but his head could go up and down. And because it can do the bopping head, the forwards and back, the little gangster, whoever the heck you call it, because it is on a fixed polycap right there. It's on a fixed polycap, so unfortunately you can't move that. It's just gonna stay there. Alrighty. Okay, so and let's start off with the arms then. The arms could go 360. That's really nice, and they could go out about that far. Just like so. And then what's interesting about these older kits is that all the joints pretty much are polycaps. So you want to be a little careful when moving them pretty much. So you got the little, not even, you just have one single joint on the elbows, but you can't twist it just because of the way it's engineered. It's fixed. And you can do 360 with little forearms just because of the way it is. Yeah. So you can see that. That's from top coating and all that stuff. Yeah, this is a polycap. This is plastic? I believe this, yeah, it's plastic. It's plastic. Yeah, so yeah, and once again, because it is a polycap, you just want to be wary that this joint won't last long. So I'm not too sure how you would strengthen that. I'm assuming you would just glue cover, give the peg a glue coating, and that'll fix it up. Not too sure, probably, but anyways, yeah. And his hand could go 360 as well, which is all plastic. And with his hand right here, it's actually two parts. It gives you that seam line. And like I said, I'm trying to practice my cement skills. So most of it was covered except this little part at the end. So that's just my bad. And also on the forearm, you also have another seam line right here. I didn't seem to cement that. I guess it was because I was satisfied with the way it looked. Yeah, when it comes to my models, I like, it's hard to say, but I like seam lines. I mean, if they look appropriate to me, they look, because you're not making a human. I mean, yeah, you're not making a human. It's a robot. So I kind of like the seam lines. In my opinion, it gives it like a mechanical look. Anyways, it's a kind of like an old master grade. His ring finger, middle finger, pinky could, yeah, they have articulation, and his index finger individually. So if he was holding a gun, he would hold it just like that. Or if he's holding a scythe, oh, spoiler, he would just close it like that. Pretty much, I make a fist, which is pretty nice. Yeah. You got a little detail on the thumb right here. Sorry if I went too close to the camera. And you got more details on the fingers. Not that much on the hand. And yeah, I have a little hole for any buster shield if you want to put right there. Originally, it's over here, but whatever you want to do. Also on the shoulder armor too, you also have a seam line right here, which I didn't really sand all the way through, but yeah, just bear with me on that. My skills are improving with cement, just FYI. And yeah, this gray right here, I tried adding a small rust. If you can see that little brown right there. Let me move my index finger. You can see that little brown right there. Yeah, that's from Tester's rust coloring. And the gray itself, you can see the little specks of yellow. That's when my model was frosted, and I didn't know what to do. I just sanded it pretty much, and a little yellow is coming from the yellow parts. Originally, this little thruster, of course, was yellow, so you had to paint it gray pretty much. And to make it look like it has a hole, I painted that part black. And it comes with little thrusters right here. This one's for the insertion of course, those bat wing flame effects, pretty much. And you got a little thruster right here, which has some articulation. Just goes up and down. Also, you have this little good thing right here, this little wing on the shoulder that goes up and down as well. Yeah, and of course this little thruster I painted red to give the classic vibe. That was a tip from our friend Josh. Thank you, Josh, on that one. Looks really nice, man. Thank you very much for recommending that. Yep, and of course, backside as well. And a bunch of paneling on the shoulder armor. You have some paneling right there. There's a little line right here. Yeah, there you go, pretty much. And you got a paneling right here at the end. Just like so. Yep. Okay, so that pretty much covers the arms. God, that was a lot. Anyways, upper body can only go that far due to just the blockage of parts. Especially on the side skirt, somewhere in there. It's blocking it. Probably on the V crotch. Yeah. It's not really. Oh, it's on the side skirt. It's on the side skirts, front side skirts that are messing with it. And then I really love the detail on the upper chest or the upper body because it gives you these vents. I love these vents, and I painted them originally yellow, but I painted them flat steel testers enamels. I use testers enamels, so just FYI. Yeah, came out really nice. Gives it a nice metallic look. I mean metallic. Well, mechanical look. I don't know why I said metallic. Anyways, yeah, you also got some panel line detail right here. The little, this is where Dual Maxwell will be inside his cockpit, I believe. I'm not too sure. Yep, you also got some Gatling guns right here, which I painted silver. Just like so. And also right here, of course, you got the face, panel line, the little vents on the mask. And below it, there's a little insertion right there. Above, let me take off a set. Yeah, right. The camera's focusing right there. Yeah, exactly. And of course, another panel line right there where the fixed peg of the head would be. I believe that's all the panel lines. And of course, you also have some cement work right there. Seam line that I didn't really cover well. So just FYI on that one. And let me just take off his arm right here, because you also have some panel line detail right here as so. Just like so. Some more panel line detail. Really nice right here too. Then this is not a seam line, that is a panel line right there. Going horizontally across. Right there. Alright. So let me just put these guys back, and then we'll move on to the legs, lower body. Alright, so after that, skirts were fixed, but of course you could just snap them, and you can separate them to give it individual movements. Yep. Was this a sticker? No, this part wasn't a sticker. I also have the 144. That really old kit. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be a sticker, but it wasn't. It gives you that nice purplish color to it, like purple. And obviously, as you can see, a bunch of panel lining like so. The V, I painted it steel for the V crutch. Painted it steel because I felt like red. I was going for a mechanical look to this, like a realism, if you will. Yeah, I was going for that, and so I decided to go with steel. So yeah, that's just me. Okay, and also you have some side skirt paneling right here, just like so. And the back, of course, more, just like so, as you can see. And now since we're at the back too, hyper jammer right here too. Also gave that little rust wear right there. Just very, you can hardly see it, but it's there. And thruster, yeah, painted it red. Where it's connected, originally it was that dark purple. I painted it tester's enamel gray. And paneling everywhere, pretty much, on the side. And the hyper jammer, here's an example of what the chrome would look like. The hyper jammer right here, let me take off the side again, would just like that. It's like chromish, but once you cut it off, it starts to scrape off, as you can see right there. So yeah, pretty much. And it also gives you a little paneling opportunity right there for the little vents in the hyper jammer, as you can see. See if you get that lighting right. You can see it right there on the right one, my right. Yeah. So yeah, you get that nice detail opportunity. And since we're at the back again, we also have the back of the head, of course, paneling right there. There's little stripes. Let me see. Let me make this better for you. There you go. I got my little pointer. Yeah. little paneling right there. Just like so, right there. And also, I painted the little camera in the back green. Once again, just to give it that nice mechanical realism. Not too sure if you can see it, but it's green right here. Yeah. Anyways, that should be it for the back. Oh man, that's a lot. I'm not used to reviewing model kits yet. I've been only reviewing little figures and merchandise. This is actually going to be the very first one, guys. Woo! Anyways, let's get back to it. Okay, so. Alright, so you also have some detail on the thighs right here. So, just paneling. You got a little vent that I could have painted steel. I decided to just... Did I paint it steel? I did paint it steel. Yeah, so I painted it steel and paneling detail once again. And you do, well, the articulation right here, you can go all the way up his leg just like that. It's pretty nice. Let me do that again. Yeah, until the side skirt pretty much stops. Yeah, pretty much. Really, really nice. Okay, but it can't go that back just due to the fixed back skirt. And the side skirt, it can't really go that because it is on a fixed peg. Let me just take off. Fixed peg. See that? Yeah, so no movement right there. Okay, and it is connected by a polycap, but yeah, it's fixed. Can't move anywhere. Just like so. See? It's nothing. And there's also a seam line coming across just like that, which I kind of took care of. Alright, so single joint. Well, yeah, it's kind of awkward. Sorry, I hit the camera. It's kind of, yeah, it's a single joint, but kind of does that. It's just the way the there. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's just weird. It's weird. It's just the way. Yeah. So yeah, single joint overall though. Okay, and like I said, a bunch of detail on the leg for paneling. It looks really, really nice. This right here is actually, let me take this part off. Let me see. The whole leg is seam line, as you can see. You just you cement on that. Now once again, the back too. Look, the reason why I love these legs a lot, they're very detailed. I like how they look like calves, human calves pretty much. It's really freaking cool. I really dig that. Yeah, more paneling detail, just like so. And yeah, but what's really nice about this is that yeah, you could just snap it and it looks like there's no seam line. I really like these little knee guards. Yeah, they're pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so you also have the ankle guards, just like so. Once again, a lot of paneling detail. And the foot articulation could go not 360 due to the ankle guard, but it could go back and forth. And it's connected by a peg with the polycap that is fixed. Yep, and this part is white. I painted it gray, and I did, let me put them down. I put a lot of work on the feet. a lot of work. Okay, so originally this part in the back is gray. Oh, it's not gray, it's the navy blue, so I had to paint that. I also painted the inside steel just to give it, once again, another mechanical look to it. And lifting up the ankle, you also have this little armor plate right here for the foot. Painted steel, originally white. And the little Gatling gun on the feet, painted steel as well. That's pretty much it. You got detail right there, paneling detail. And if you can see detail on the foot, let me get that lighting right. Yep, like that. Same thing right here on the heel. And this is where it gets pretty paint heavy. At the bottom of the feet, I put a lot of detail to it. Let me see, let me get my pointer. So, this is black. You really can't tell, but that's supposed to be the opening for the foot. Let me see, let me lower it down. Yeah, you kind of see that black. You kind of see it, right? I'm hoping you see that. So yeah, steel, 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 and more steel, more gray. It was a pain in the butt to paint, but yeah, this was originally supposed to be a gift, but the person, I haven't seen him in a while, so we'll see if I give it to him. My modeling greed is getting to me, but like, oh man, this guy is actually nice. He would look good on the show. So yeah, that should be it for the articulation. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah, I don't think I forgot anything. Okay, so yeah, overall, really nice kit, guys. I love, like I said, I love the detail. Let's move on to accessories. Let me just get a drink of water real quick. For some reason, my throat gets dry really quickly whenever I'm talking, like a saliva or something. Anyways, let's start off with the Buster Shield. You get his iconic Buster Shield, which is kind of like a little, how should I say, a little projectile, pretty much, as you've seen in the show. And of course, what's really nice about this is that this whole yellow piece, it's a yellow piece. You don't have to paint it like the 1144. Really nice. And paneling detail on the red part right here, as you can see. And some more paneling detail right there in the back shield. Really, really nice. And once again, chrome pieces for the blades. Chrome pieces. You cut it, you strip off the chrome. So yeah, pretty much. And this is where you would insert the blade, which I'll show you later. Just let me show you what painting I did. This was originally navy blue. It's a little thruster. I had to paint it steel to give it that look. Painted it black, painted it black, painted it black right there to give it that little thruster feel. Let me go ahead and show you the nice Buster Shield beam effect. Just like so. You get this nice beam effect. Really nice, really detailed. For a 1995 kit, really nice, really detailed. Just insert like so. Just like that, so he could go like in the show, pretty much. And let me go ahead and insert that for you on, preferably, his left arm. Just like so. So now he has a shield right there. And with the beam effect, just like so. Nice little beam effect, yeah. It's pretty cool. He could use it as a sword. I'm not too sure if he uses it in the anime as like a little secondary weapon, but yeah, it looks really awesome like that. Love that beam effect. Really love that. I think they use it in one of the third-party kits. I'm not too sure. Someone, if they could explain that, I'm not really too sure. I'll do my own research in the meantime. But yeah, interesting stuff. Just interesting stuff. And we'll move on to his little bat wings, his flame effect bat wings for his shoulder thrusters. So yeah, these are interesting, very optional, very debatable. I guess they give it a cool effect. Once again, I'm not too sure if they actually showed these off with these effects in the show. But let me go ahead and put them on. So, like I said, there's a little rectangle opening right here, and with thrusters, there's supposed to be a little hole right there. You just put it on like so. It's a little tricky because you gotta make sure the little thruster is aligned. So let me just take care of that. It's not aligned. There you go. Yeah, nice beam effect right there. It gives it a nice little, like it's taking off. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, he's slanting off. Careful, man. Careful. Balance yourself. Okay, put the other one on. Once again, tricky. There you go. Just like so. That's actually that. Yeah, gives it a menacing look. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does it wonders. I guess it's all right. Let me go ahead and show you a 360 view of that real quick. Yeah, it's I just don't know. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I'm quoting Shoki on that one. So yeah, pretty much. It's interesting. I just can't stress that enough. It's awkward and interesting. It's so interesting that it's awkward. Okay, final accessory. You get the iconic beam scythe. Let me move him out the way. He's a bit too. There you go. Alright, yeah. You get the iconic beam scythe. Of course, they had to put it in all chrome plating. So, of course, you get some little scraping right there. If he wants to hold it, of course, it's going to scrape it. So, just be aware of that. More scraping, fortunately. But what's cool about it is it has a little articulation. So, this is it. When the beam will go pew, just like that. Let me show you a beam effect just to show you that, for example. Yeah. So, you have it in the stabbing position, right? And so, whenever he's going to put it down, there's this little pipe that goes down. Just like so. See that? Yeah, that's pretty nice detail, Bandai, for 1995. Nice detail. Nice little full mechanics, if you will. Yep. Pretty nice. And of course, you also have this famous, I don't know why I said famous, but I swear they use some of these beam effects in third-party kits. But yeah. This has to be, sorry, hit the camera. Nice beam effect. And you do have a tiny one. Let me show you that one real quick. You do, where did I put it? Right here. You have the not like in use form, but it's super tiny and not that impressive. As you can see a comparison. Yeah, it's not really that interesting. So, yeah, there it is, just for show. Pretty much. And also, speaking of the beam sight, we also do have a non-using beam sight. It just compacts, and then you could just store it on his back skirts, which it would be right here. The little peg right there. You just remove this. Well, it's kind of hard to move, but yeah, just remove this where my index finger's pointing, and you could store that right there. If his sight is not used, but of course it's always going to be used. But if you want to do that, by all means, you could just construct it. And once again, seam line, but it doesn't really look that noticeable on the kid. Just, yeah, it looks noticeable, but yeah, I guess it's alright. Doesn't look that noticeable. Okay, then finally you have this awesome, like, I'm gonna kill you beam sight effect. Really nice detail. This is like the hyper beam sight. Gives it a nice menacing look. A lot bigger than the previous one. A lot more menacing, a lot more detail. The more detail, the better. When it comes to beam effects, at least. So pretty much. Comparison. Yeah, a lot very detailed. So let me go ahead. Usually he's posed with his scythe downward. So let me just make sure these legs are right. So just give me some time. Alright guys, so here's going to be Deathsycthe with all of his effects so far. Overall, a very nice kit, pretty much, with, I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this kit. I believe it was $20, but of course if you get in Japan, it's going to be, I'm assuming, about $15 US. Overall, a very nice kit. You could do so much customizing with this. Of course, you could paint the navy blue parts black. What else? Very nice detail, that's all I could say. It's easy to strip the chrome plated parts. All you have to do is pretty much sand it. I know Vegeta, Henry. Yeah, by the way, he has a Facebook page, so Henry, I'm giving you a little shout out right here. He has a video on how to strip the chrome plate on there, so go ahead and check that out. Just look up Vegeta, God, I don't remember his name. Just look up how to strip chrome plated plastic on Gunpla parts or something like that. I'm sure it'll pop out. But yeah, just once again the seam lines, but that's to be expected for all kids. You could just easily get rid of them with using cement and practicing your cement skills pretty much. I tried my best on this one, but next time I practice my cement skills, I'm gonna be a little more serious, I guess. They will improve as I keep on practicing, which was what practicing would accomplish. Yeah. So, am I forgetting anything? Actually, there is some detail in the head. Let me show you something interesting. So the eyes and the front camera are gonna be the effect plastic. However, like Bionicles and Transformers and all that stuff. Let me just pop his head for like the millionth time. Let's fix this up. Yeah, so like Bionicles and Transformers, like his head is see-through. Like the effect part, of course, is see-through. But there's nowhere to actually like shine it through. I'm sure you can mod it. Like you can make them right here in the back. Let me see if my camera. Yeah. To see it, you could drill a little hole. Maybe you could just make an incision or opening so that light can shine through the effects. That's doable, kind of like the Bionicles, Lego Bionicles back then. Yeah, but it's interesting. I kind of like it. I like the darkness because it looks like it's not active. Once again, I'm going for the realism with this kit, so that's exactly what I did. Oh, and well. Of course, he has safety marks. For some reason, I thought I cut them off, but I did on his refensil. But yeah, overall, yeah, I do recommend this kit. It's a nice kit for a 1/100 beginner. I mean, all these no grades / well, these guys in these cases they're high grades technically, but all the no grade 1/100s I adore pretty much. I'm a big fan of them because yeah, they're really nice. They're very underrated. I mean, if you don't have enough time to make a master grade, by all means go with the 1/100s. They're really nice, like I said. And some of those kits, they haven't made master grades also yet. So yeah, that is gonna be pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I think because this weekend, as I'm recording this, I'm gonna be very busy. But I think I'm gonna try making a Twitter account. So if I do, for my page, for the YouTube channel. So if I do, go ahead and follow down the description. Once again, I don't know if it's gonna be on there on the video. You'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, go ahead and follow that or whatever Twitter does. I'm gonna be very fresh to Twitter. Anyways, yeah, but go ahead and follow my Facebook and Instagram page. Always for the latest updates and projects. Like for these guys in the back. Let me just move that real quick. Just go ahead and move the camera. So yeah, for these guys right here, I'm doing a 1144 Grace custom with all the accessories. As you can see, I'm working on that too. Also, the Hyakuri I'm doing too, just detail painting here and there. So yeah, and it's pretty much gonna be it, guys. More videos are gonna come. Also, I just finished this one too recently, the Figure Arts Gohan. I'm just showing you a bunch of kids. You'll be like, oh my god, this is exciting. But yeah, I'll probably do a review on that one as well. So, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm done rambling. See y'all, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And once again, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you very much.